What's happening, guys? T-Slaps here, and we're back with a brand new Draft League video, baby. I'm your coach of the Austin FC Deerlings, and this is our Week 2 game of the BBR-D League. This week we're going up against Tone and the Miami PALAFINs. Of course, you can go check out our opponent and all the other BBR coaches down in the description below, as well as be sure to hit that subscribe button to stay up to date on our Pokemon content, and leave a like if you've been enjoying the video. I would really appreciate it. Last week we took a huge loss to open up our season, and we're looking to bounce back with a win this week. However, we look to face hands down the best team in the draft and one of the best coaches leading it. Now let's not hold the game back any longer, let's get right into the battle. And here we are getting into week number 2 of the BBR-D League, going up against Tone and the Miami PALAFINs. Let's see what 6 they decided to bring. To be honest, any 6 that they bring will be very, very terrifying for me. Tone definitely has like the best team in the league, in my opinion. And there just wasn't a lot I could do defensively. So we're going pretty offensive this week to see if we can't just beat them that way. But we're going to see the Cinderace, the Mismagius, which I'm a little surprised to see. Not like crazy surprised, but I think they're better brings for sure. But maybe I'll get bought by it, and then I'll regret saying that, right? Palafin, Metagross, Garchomp, and the Hisuian Lilligant, which is their Terra Captain, and it's Terra Ghost, as they let me know. So no Smeargle, no Vikavolt, no Overquill, and no Guard. So I'm really glad that I didn't bring Defiant on my King Gambit, because I was thinking about the Intimidate, I was thinking about the Sticky Webs. I'm glad we didn't go for it. That's super, super awesome for me, prep-wise. So things we're looking at, they have Garchomp and Metagross for hazards as the lead. I think in both cases, Hisuian Electrode is my lead here. As I have Eject Pack, I just get out of there. Or I Volt Switch out as well is an option. My only other option for a lead was Gathering Fire had they brought some different things that are on the bench, but they didn't bring them. So good luck, have fun to our opponent. Let's see if we can't clutch a win here and make a bounce back for week 2. So Terra Ghost Hisui Lilligant. I honestly didn't know what typing to expect from it, but that really wasn't it. I don't know what that was for. I guess the Frostlass, but even then, like Leaf Blade, is that what I'm thinking of? Yeah, like Leaf Blade or whatever, was doing a million to me, so I'm surprised that that's what they decided to opt for. But they're gonna go ahead and lead off with Palafin. This is a super free Leaf Storm for me. I get to go out as they go into Garchomp here, get some decent damage. They're just gonna go ahead and get their Terra off right away. Or not the Terra, but their form. So that's good for me to know. We're gonna go ahead and hopefully land. Oh, that's not what I wanted to see come in. I really wanted to Leaf Storm that Garchomp. So we're gonna do -0 against this thing. That's fine though. We're gonna go ahead and pivot out here. And yeah, man, that did 0. That's like max Pidef, maybe like an AV, something like that. We should just be able to go into Garchomp here, though. Not Garchomp, sorry. Landorus. We're going to see the clear body come off. Unfortunately, Lando was kind of booty cheeks in the sense that it lost knockoff. So, that was a little unfortunate. Debated Crunch for a while. If I'm not mistaken, I'm not running it. Which I'm not. So Palafin could totally knock Palafin. Sorry, dude, I'm saying every single Pokemon wrong. Mr. Mismagius could come in here for sure. But I'm not really too worried. I'm just go ahead and Earthquake. I'm not gonna make any crazy over predictions right now. They could definitely just fear a U-turn. If they go into Mismag, that's cool. We got a pretty good pivot with Sylveon. Maleficent, that does sound like a Mismagius. Yeah, that's fine. Damn, if I was packing the Crunch, that would have been great there, but it's all good. Like I said, gotta say pivot into Sylveon here, and we can go ahead and do that. Don't want to risk a Will-O-Wisp or anything like that. So some pretty quick turns coming in from me and him, a bunch of switching, just trying to scout, see what the other person is packing, what they're doing. We're going to Sylveon here, and of course we aren't super bulky, but you should be able to take anything this Mismag does. I am curious how much a Hex does if I'm burned. If I'm burned, Hex can probably two-shot me after the burn damage, but that's fine because we outspeed and two-shot it back. I think I'm good to baton pass here though. Oh, they can totally stay in. I can Shadow Ball here for free. Yeah, Shadow Ball covers the Metagross coming in as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and click that. What are you gonna go into here, bud? We can see Metagross. Okay, so that's cool. So we're gonna get a good amount of damage off of this thing. In fact, we might be able to two-shot it, which would be super awesome. Why are we both floating? What the heck happened there? Also, we did not two-shot that thing at all. Is that like max def plus AV? I mean, that did like nothing, dude. I think that's just max def. Could possibly be like some Assault Vest as well. How much is Assault Vest taking? That might be max def plus an Assault Vest, which is pretty crazy. If I go into Lando here on an Ice Punch, how much am I taking? A good amount, especially after the Intim. If I wanted to pivot into something else, what could I pivot into? I could go hard gouging here. I don't think you Earthquake here. Ever. I think I'm going to go with that. I'm going to go with a bit more of a offensive pivot onto this thing rather than Lando. Lando came in last time, so I think Ice Punch could definitely be a thing. We're going to see a knock. So not really what I wanted to see. That's fine. So knockoff knocked me down to 284. So yeah, that sucks losing my loaded dice. We took 23 from that knockoff, so it looks like it has some attack investment. Oh wait, my bad. Careful, and it did 23. Okay, no, so it's just max def, and then probably AV. This is a very free Flare Blitz, I feel like. I don't see why I don't click it here. Of course, you can go Chomp here. I could pivot on the Chomp coming in. Go into... Yeah, let's go into Lando, because you click Earthquake here anyways. If you do stay in. Let's go ahead. Let's pivot in to take your mask off. I wish I had Crunch on this thing now, but it's fine. It's not a big deal. I don't think you stay in here. Yeah, you're gonna pivot out. So Metagross had knockoff, and it's Spadef. We're gonna see Palafin come in, so it's like the worst thing for me to see be brought in here. What did they bring in? Like gouging? Okay. Good to know. So I don't have a great pivot into this thing. I should just be able to go into... Oh no, they could Ice Punch here. I'm gonna go into Judge Judy here. See if our Mesper can take the hits. So that means their only potential rocker or hazard mon is Garchomp, but by the way they have been playing it and they haven't brought out Garchomp yet to set up rocks or hazards. It could be spikes as well. I don't think it has it, meaning that they're probably just banking on Cinderace getting the court change off for hazards. We're gonna go ahead and go into Mesprit though on this Palafin and see how much damage they do. They might click Ice Punch. I feel like that's a fair mid-ground play. We're gonna see Body Slam though. Gonna knock me down to 288. So in the list of moves that I expected to click, that was not one of them. That was definitely not one of them. So I did 21 with the Body Slam. So if we go to that one, that was like a low roll. So it's not max attack. It might have some investment, but not a lot. This is a free knock onto their team though, I feel like. I could totally click Reflect right now if I wanted to. I feel like it's a clean knock though against them. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Yeah, I feel like I don't need to set up the Reflect right now. I think I punish something coming in with this knock. It could be the Garchomp, and if it's Garchomp, Lionel Missy. That's Cinderace. Okay, that was an interesting switch. Were you really not fearing me Thunder Waving? So they're boots. That's fine. They U-turn here, so the Reflect would have been nice. But Gouging's pretty free. That I can go Lando as well. If I go into Gouging here, that lets back in Palafin, which I don't like. I mean, either one of them lets back in Palafin. So I guess it doesn't matter too much. Just which one do I want to take more chip on? So I guess it's going to be Lando for now. We can see if this is adamant damage maybe against this Cinderace. Right, because I imagine you just U-turn here pretty free. Oh, we're going to see Pyro. Okay. So I wish I went gouging instead now. That's a little unfortunate. So it did 36. Yeah, 36 with a Pyro after Intim. So that tells me pretty much 0, unfortunately. And things in at 75. It had boots, but they're gone. And Pyro. Let me make sure I'm getting all my information down right now. Miss Mag had Willow, Wisp. PALAFIN had Body, Slam. Alright, cool. So I feel like I'm good to just click Stone Edge here into their team. What did they go into last time? I guess they go Garchomp. They get to U-turn here though, is the problem. I guess I'd rather get damage on the Mismac coming in. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. They are going to not U-turn. So we can get a Stone Edge off here. If we can connect, we're doing half. Cool. Okay, I lied. We're not doing half. What the heck? This Miss Mag is bulky. So probably like max HP, max speed if I had to guess, or something similar to that. No, I mean that's a lot of defense investment. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. So I mean, I just go back into Sylveon and Prosper. Don't risk getting Will-O-Wisped or anything like that. And at that point, I think it's Baton Pass. Okay, so we're gonna see the Willow. Because I Shadow Balled last time. They went into Metagross. So I can Baton Pass this time around. If they stay in, then I'm gonna get the fast Baton Pass off, which is a little annoying. But no, they're gonna switch out. That's good for me. We're gonna see Metagross come in, and I get to go back into my gouging if I want. Is that really what I want to do here though, or just go Metagross? Dude, if I had Crunch, this would be such an easy middle ground play. I could also go into St. Chroma here. I could go into St. Chroma. Get the Terra off. Although if they're like Body Press or something, that speed can kill me. The thing is though, yeah, I don't mind taking this damage, I feel like. I think this is the play we're gonna go for. We're gonna go into State Chroma. And we're gonna Sucker Punch, because I'm pretty sure they're AV. And I should just be able to pick up the KO here. With the Sucker Punch. I can Terra to ensure that KO. Do I need my Steel typing for anything? I'm like looking at the team, I don't think so. I think it's actually a detriment for me to keep my Steel typing at this point anyways. I guess if they set up like Rocks with Chomp, I'm taking more damage. That should be it. I should just be able to Terra and Sucker Punch here. So they're gonna hard swap. I'm pretty sure they're AV. So they're gonna go at that Garchomp. Okay. We're gonna Terra. That's fine. We're gonna get the Terra off. The low key. Does Sylveon KO Garchomp from full? I think it doesn't, unfortunately. I think it depends on the spread, but I think most times it doesn't. It doesn't. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and pivot out here. Go into go to Judge Judy. I'm gonna get Intimop. Or I just go hard Sylveon. We'll go Judy. We can get up our Reflect right now. It does suck if they SD me here. If they SD, I think my play is to go hard Sylveon to prevent the Skull Shot from going up. I think that's my best play. They're gonna set the Rocks. Oh, that sucks. Okay, that really sucks. Oh man, okay. So gouging's a little bit rougher to bring in now. In fact, my whole team is, but it's fine. We're gonna go ahead and set up a Reflect here. I think that's my best course of action for now. We're gonna see a swap out. They're gonna fear the Ice Beam. Probably go Metagross if I had to guess. No, Cinderace. I forgot. They already Fed Cinderace is what they wanted to bring in. We can get our Reflect off here. I'm gonna get off my slow U-turn. I think that's my best play. We can go ahead and U-turn out and see what they want to do here. Maybe I can get some more. They're gonna Willow and miss, which is nice for me. Nice that I don't have to worry about that residual damage. They really want to burn my team. So we're gonna Willow though. We're gonna avoid the Willow, and now we get to go into Balloon. Balloon, you want to do some things for me, man? I don't think so. I could go into like him, get a Morning Sun off, or get a DD off, or I can just click what's that move called? I can just click the dragon move at this point. That might be my best bet. That or I can Morning Sun first. My question is, what is this PALAFIN doing to me? PALAFIN came in on me? I'm not sure what it's doing to me. So could I not just DD up here and start going? If I DD up, how do I not just win? Because Miss Mag could be scarfed, I guess. I mean, losing my lucky dice sucks. Do I have Morning Sun to be safe? Morning Sun's pretty safe here. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm confused. Obviously they go PALAFIN here, right? But I want to keep myself healthy because I do still pivot into said PALAFIN. Pedalfin. So I'm confused. Was their goal to body slam para me? That's what they clicked last time. I don't understand like why that is their switch in. Do I not just to get the DD up on this? Are they potentially like Mirror Herb, and so they want to get me to DD up? Is that what's trying to go on here? I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm afraid. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of just want a Scale Shot for damage here. I want a Scale Shot and see what they do, because that also pops their Mirror Herb. They're slower than me though. I know I'm probably gonna take a decent amount of damage here because I'm at defense drop. But I also have the Reflect up. Let me see the Mirror Herb. Let me see me proc it from them. Okay, we didn't. They're gonna body slam me. Not a big deal if they get the pair. They didn't though. So do I not just start DDing then? I mean, dude, that did nothing. That's a Fizz Def PALAFIN if I've ever seen one. This is such a defensive team. Just so weird. They had such a good team, like offensively, and they just are all defensive. So yeah, that looks really defensive. Like, if I get up to +1, am I able to 2-shot from this range? Depending on how many rolls I get. But I don't see why I don't just do that. If they para me, I mean, it's cool. I got the Healing Wish in the back. Because they would have copied my defense raise there. I don't... Crit para. Okay. That sucks. That sucks. But we're fine. I think we can still have one more hit, luckily. -1 defense with the Reflect up. Yeah, we should be fine to just Scale Shot and get some damage off, and I can always Healing Wish this thing up later. But not a problem. I'm gonna go ahead and Scale Shot here. Sarah, get off my screen. I don't know who Sarah is playing Animal Crossing New Horizon in 2024. Alright, there's good damage though. This is what I needed. We're gonna get all the hits. There we go, dude. You love to see it. Okay. So I should be able to live any hit here. And then I can pivot out and use my Healing Wish later in the game. We're gonna see Haze. Dude, if I had the balls, I would totally just stay in here. Unfortunately, I don't. So I think what do you do here? Can I just go Trode and Leaf Storm? I think you Drain Punch. or water move here. I could go into Judge Judy. I don't think that does a ton for me. But I think that's my safest option at this point. I don't want this thing to get a lot of HP back, is like my thought. I could go into Balloon here. I do have Reflect up still, right? Yeah. Let's go Balloon. I got my Healing Wish in the back so I can keep this gouging for later. I don't want to go into something that can allow it to Drain Punch up. So that's why I'm going to pivot out here. Worst case would be... Okay, they're going to Waterfall me. I lost my pin. Not the kind of pin that you might be thinking. My writing pin. I don't know where my writing utensil is at. There we go. This thing at like 25%. This is a free Leaf Storm, I feel like. That Arc and Volt Switch. If they go meta though, that's not the biggest deal to me. I can go Jet Judy and get my Reflect back up. And then getting damage on the Chomp would be really nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and Leaf Storm here. I'd rather punish the Chomp coming in and do like 30 versus like doing no damage to this Metagross. That's not a big deal to me, right? So we're gonna bring it down to maybe just okay, just below half, which is nice. And now we get to go into my Mesprit here and get up the Reflect and keep going. In fact, I might be able to just go into it right now and Healing Wish. Get my Reflect up, Healing Wish, and potentially profit. And that might just be it. It might just be time. If I get the +2, I should outspeed the entire team. Not have to worry about anything. We're gonna see a knockoff. Ouch. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. So Metagross. Let's like say something like this against my Mesprit. Get rid of Reflect and knock me off. I get rid of the knockoff. Or wait, I'm sorry, not the knockoff. I get rid of my item. Can I can probably outspeed this thing, except the Reflect, and then Healing Wish, and go from there. I think that's my play. Okay. So I think we're in a good spot now. If we get up to +2, I outspeed everything on the opposing team. If they're Scarfed, so like I'd outspeed like some weird Scarfed Rocks Chomp set. I'd outspeed a Scarfed Hisuian Lilligant, Scarfed Mismag if it has like Destiny Bond. Which should be fair. I think I can always Morning Sun off on that turn because if they have Willow, they probably don't have T-Wave. They probably will like Willow Destiny Bond or something. So I think we're fine in that sense. We're gonna go ahead though. Get our Reflect up. Barely live it. We should live a Bullet Punch, I think, from this range. I hope. Bullet Punch does. It's a roll depending on how much HP investment they got or attack investment. We're gonna go ahead and risk it though. Try to get this Healing Wish off. If we can get it off, I think we're in a great spot. We're gonna see the hard swap. Okay, that's awesome for me. We see Maleficent. That is indeed the Mismagius. We're gonna go ahead and Healing Wish. So even though this isn't really what I want to set up on, I think it's unfortunately what I have to set up on so I can catch the Healing Wish here. Right? So does it get anything that would make me sad? It could taunt me for sure. Destiny Bond, Memento. There's a lot of things it could do here. Status wise, that would be really, really sad to see. But that's fine. So Mesprit dies to Healing Wish. I mean, I did DD up and win, I feel like. Am I choking if I do this? I feel like I'm not. I feel like I'm not. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna click it. Oh, wow, they have both. They have both. Wow. I didn't think they would. This is such like, I'm not gonna say gimmicky team. But man, dude, they're just so much I didn't expect. The FizzDef, Palafin. the dual status mismag. Wow, dude, you got me, dude. You got me. So I could DD again. That put me at neutral. Or I can scale shot here. Of course, then Garchomp could always come out on me, but this at least punishes Garchomp coming in right now. Hard coming in, which I could totally see that. I could see them wanting to conserve the mismag. They're just gonna hex me. So as long as I break through here, oh, man, that sucks. Okay. I don't know if I die to another one. I think I just let myself go down, so that kind of ruins my whole game plan, I think. And in fact, we might be in a really, really bad spot. That's unfortunate. We're gonna go ahead and click scale shot again. See if we can live it. I don't think we do though. I don't think we do. That sucks. Oh well. Mismag kills gouging. My reflect is gone, so everything Mesper did now out the window. I can go into Trode. I don't know if it kills though is the problem. I don't think it does. I go into Sylveon here. I think that's fine. Nice click Shadow Ball. Scarf Sylveon doesn't look too bad though. That Cinderace is still kind of a problem, but otherwise, I mean, it doesn't look too bad. I'm going to go ahead and click Shadow Ball. I think it 2 kills PALAFIN coming in. 2 kills the Metagross. The Chomp is a little annoying. It doesn't look bad. I think we still have the game, but man, I wasted gouging there. So I don't want to risk. Oh, I mean, for one, that's a roll. But two, I don't want to risk this thing having Bullet Punch because of how Sylveon looks right now. I'm gonna go ahead and go hard to my Lando here. If they Ice Punch me, cool on them. But I don't want to risk the Bullet Punch. But luckily, this Metagross is pretty much in range of. I want to say another Shadow Ball. It's close, but at the very least, like 2 more attacks. It's in range. The Chomp is a bit of a problem right now for my Sucker Punch sweep at the end of the game. Lilligant could be bad as well. Yeah. I need to weaken that Lilligant if I want a chance at this. Yeah, if I weaken Lilligant, then we definitely have a chance for sure. There, if I can just get behind a sub, then we're okay. But we definitely still have a chance. Just we could have been in so much better of a position. We're at 30, so we're actually in Custap range, which sucks. I just waste my Custap berry here. Oh well, right? I kind of want the damage on the Mismag more than anything. If I Stone Edge, then it's in Sylveon range anyways. What's more important to me? Taking out this? I guess so, just because then I can start Hyper Voice spamming. We'll go ahead and Earthquake here. I really want to Stone Edge. No, okay, they're going to let it go down. And if it has Bullet Punch, we just beat its priority, which is cool. Okay, no we don't. Okay. I forget how Custap Berry works. That's cool. So Meta kills Lando. I don't know if I win this game, dude. We gotta go Trode. I can't go into Gambit yet, because if they Sucker Punch me, then I'm in a bad spot. So I get to go ahead and click Volt Switch here. I feel like Volt Switch is. I don't know if it kills. I'm gonna click Thunderbolt. We don't kill at all. Can I get a pair? I cannot. They're gonna click Earthquake. So low key, I think I just drop. I think I die here. I'm gonna taunt. Let myself go down. Oh, I mean, yeah, that's cool. And this lets in my thing for free because they don't have any way to hit my Gambit. Oh, the Aftermath did me in. Wow, you're joking me. Meta kills ball and ball. Dude, this game is just so unfortunate, man. The aftermath came to bite me in the butt because that was the prime opportunity to go ahead and set up with my gambit. So that's unfortunate. I need to think of what I need to do here. I mean, I can go Sylveon here. I feel like best case is I go Gambit. Try to SD up. If I go Sylveon, I think Scarf Sylveon actually looks really nice. Yeah, dude, because that was the prime opportunity to set up a sub. And the earlier, man, this game's just been unfortunate, dude. Unfortunate. So Cinderace might low-key outspeed me here. So if that's the case, Cinderace versus my Sylveon. Are we about to see a big ol' Hyper Beam? I don't think I kill. If I think it's get this thing in range. I think I lose this game, unfortunately. The Hyper Beam for the meme, for the thumbnail. I think I do. I think I low-key do. We're gonna low-key do that. We're gonna low-key do that. We're gonna Pyro Ball. I think we can eat this, right? Oh my god, Sylveon. You suck. So Ace kills Sylveon. And now we're in mind game territory, right? We're in complete mind game territory. King Gambit, bro. You got this, alright? You got this, King Gambit. So I think my best case here is the sub. Well, they always Willow here. They always click a Willow here. They have no reason not to. They outspeed me. Or they can click U-turn, I guess. Clicking U-turn. How much are they doing at U-turn? I can eat it, and I can get up the sub still. I think I click sub. I think sub's free. I needed them to miss that if I wanted a chance. I needed them to miss that if I wanted a chance. Had they missed, we would have been crazy. But we're gonna go ahead and sub. But now we're on a timer. I think I just click Sucker here to pick up the KO. Hopefully, right? Do I kill? You better kill. I'm burned, but 5 allies fainted. Sucker should pick up the KO against this thing. I get to click it here. If they click Willow, okay, cool. So Sucker Punch should be able to pick up the KO, which is nice. Alright, cool. So down goes Ace. So Gambit kills Ace. Mismag should drop. Unfortunately, I think if Mismag comes in, I SD on it. PALAFIN comes in, I SD on it. Or I mean, I Sucker Punch it. If Garchomp comes in, I'm kind of in a bad spot, I think. I suppose I can SD. Yeah, actually, I might SD on it coming in. Oh, we might have a chance here. We might still have a chance here. Didn't go into their Chomp. Do I kill +2 Chomp? Garchomp. Go physically defensive Garchomp. If I'm at +2 and burned, I never kill with a Sucker Punch. So I think my best case is go for the Kowtow crit. That's assuming they're max defense. Let's say they're not max defense. And I give the +2. But they're never killing me either. Oh, I misclicked. ISD here, I think. I think I ISD here. Dude, they might not even break my sub, depending on how much attack investment they have. Okay, they did. So I'm +2 now. I don't know if I kill. I think I just click Sucker Punch, hope for a crit. I think I don't think it's enough way for me to come back. If I didn't get burned, if I could have dodged that burn, we had a chance, but I think they got me here. And we're gonna take another big loss. Oh man, they did like 80%. So yeah, that was a little bit hard. Oh well. GG to our opponent. Getting fully paired there really sucked against that mismag because I would have had my thing around. And I'm having double status. Definitely caught me off guard, and I could have totally checked for it. I just figured I was in a good position there to set up. Although had I swapped out, gone back into my Sylveon on the Thunder Wave, suppose we would have been in a better position late game. I mean, that's what it is. GG once again to our opponent. Go check out them. All the other BBR coaches as well down in the description below. We're going to drop to 0-2. Not the way I wanted to start the season, but it is what it is. Not too late to bounce back. I want to thank you guys so much once again. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.